Hello everyone and welcome back to WoW Classic. This morning we are starting off in the Southern Barrens. I just passed through Camp Tarajo and one of the Braves there had a fetch quest for us to continue on to the Crossroads. Right there, journey to the Crossroads. I have foreseen your arrival, young Druid, though perhaps you are not so young anymore. I think that it is time for you to move deeper into the land. I can sense that you are destined for great things. It is the Crossroads that you must seek out, for our lives with the orcs have become intertwined and they need assistance. Continue down this road towards the east, follow it north to the Crossroads. Find Thork within its walls. He has the Earth Mother's blessing. So that's 3 quests. I think that's as many breadcrumbs as I've ever had leading me to the same area. And the stuff around here we probably don't want to fight. It's quite a bit higher than us in level. Even the Zevra are much higher level than us. I haven't played a lot in the Barrens at all in WoW Classic. I think we took the Undead Mage here for a little while. In the late level 20s. But I've never quested a character all the way through here. So this may end up being the first that goes all the way through the Baron's quests. Well, we're getting closer because more enemies are closer to our level. It's always much further north than I think it is. Probably because it's probably in a slightly different location after the Cataclysm. Oh my, other players this early in the morning? Not many. I've been playing a lot early in the morning, so the zones are usually pretty empty. I don't know how that compares to peak hours when more people might be on. Kind of assuming that a lot of people are playing Shadowlands right now. I couldn't get into the endgame progression. Not enough to want to play it on a daily basis, at least.
Peace, friend.
The times we live in are as fickle as the shifting winds. It is important to remember that what is true and lasting in this world, and to preserve that, everything else is a waste. My brethren in Thunderbluff were wise to send you, young druid, for the mystery of the Barrens is one that I alone cannot unravel. With your aid, let us hope that we can find answers to our questions.
May the eternal sun shine.
The Forgotten Pools. Long ago, the Barrens was a lush place, teeming with life, but war and cataclysm raged across the land, scorching it and leaving it a dry husk. Such is the way of things, and it saddens my heart. But within the past few years, new oases have formed in the Barrens, and life stirs. And deep down, we druids sense a power leaking its way to the surface. We must find its source. Travel to the Forgotten Pools northwest of the Crossroads, search its waters for a source of power, and return here. It's funny that they reference some kind of cataclysm striking the Barrens, when in fact, eventually a cataclysm strikes everything. And it does change the Barrens quite a bit when it happens. Apparently the Barrens has been through an original cataclysm that we don't really know much about.
What do you mean?
You want to hunt in the Barrens? Your eyes are eager and young. They're not yet squinted from tracking your prey across the land's dry plains. But worry not. We'll toughen your body and mind, and we'll teach you that there is more to hunting than finding and killing your quarry. Now prepare yourself. The journey begins now.
Go with honor.
Your first prey will be easy. The Plainstriders to the east have been harassing our food supplies and have become a nuisance. Put down the Plainstriders and return to me with their beaks.
Go forth to victory.
All of the beaks. Okay.
What do you need?
Welcome to the Crossroads, Druid. My name is Thork. I lead the defenses here in the name of the War Chief. Please feel free to make yourself at home. As long as you mind your business, no one should have any problems with you taking up some space. There are many threats to our safety here. If you've already become familiar with the lay of the land, speak to the others. Perhaps they have tasks for you to do. It's good to see that more of our Tauren allies have come to assist us from as far away as Thunderbluff. Again, I welcome you. Disrupt the attacks. All the Quillboars are our enemies. Some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razormane tribe has been attacking our supply lines from Durotar, causing us no end of annoyance. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids, but until then, any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start in the northeast, towards Durotar. You can always tell their dens from the huge thorny vines that come up from the earth. And supplies for the Crossroads. That attack on the caravan contained supplies we desperately needed. You've been brave enough to take on the Razormane tribe so far, haven't done that yet. And I will ask you to do so again, but this time I wonder if I could ask you to keep your eyes open for some of our lost supplies. You can probably find them throughout their camps.
For the whole.
It's funny that they reference us fighting Quillboar here when we have done no such thing. Maybe one quest should have been gated behind another.
Loktar.
Raptor thieves. Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen from our guard tower. It was meant as payroll to the Crossroads guards, and we want that silver back. The strange thing is, we caught one of the thieves on the night of the theft, and it was a raptor. Unbelievable. I don't know what raptors would want with silver, but I don't care. I want the raptors dead so they won't steal from us again.
Go forth to victory.
Alright, get some quests going here. Fungal spores. The oasis of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near these oases. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Bring me these spores and you will earn my gratitude.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright. We can only track 5 quests at a time. Where does it say the closest oasis was? Northwest. Let's head northwest. We'll check out that oasis. We'll see if there are any of the mushrooms there as well for the apothecary. Oh wait, don't we also need plane striders? Oh no you don't. Well, maybe you do. Maybe we were not going to catch you at all. Wonderful. How about that? That works. Oh no. Okay. Alright, let's try that again with slightly more bag space this time. Been doing okay at emptying out our bags, but just absolutely forgot there. I feel like I kind of have to use my caster form and the bear form in order to just add some variety to the rotation of the class. Yeah, we could probably run around just in bear form and do things that way. And maybe eventually we will do that, but for right now it seems like I should take advantage of my spells as well, since we don't really have that many buttons to press as a bear. It's especially convenient when these guys try to run away. It's not that convenient when we don't have enough mana to turn into a bear. That's not that great when that happens. It takes quite a bit, apparently 100 mana just to transform. We will have to keep that in mind. I wonder if it's any of these raptors we need, or if it's some specific raptors. We'll take this raptor on over here and we will find out. Oh, we missed the chance to loot that body apparently. Well, that's unfortunate. Though I guess when we have a lot of rage, we run into this issue where do we really want to waste the rage to pop out, or should we run up and attack somebody else? I guess if we're okay on health, we could just continue in bear form, but bear form on its own is not that exciting at this level, I will say that. These planestarters sure don't have a lot of usable beaks now, do they? I don't think we need to take on these centaur yet. We should probably avoid them for now. Alright, let's continue on a little ways towards the oasis and see what we come across on the way. Yeah, we're going to avoid these guys for now. I'm sure we'll get a quest to fight Centaur relatively soon. These things sure do dodge a lot, don't they? Well, we might have to fight some centaur just to make it to the middle of this oasis. I don't see anything here. I don't see mushrooms. What is this? That's the explore the waters of the forgotten pools for the source of power, but... Oh, there's a mushroom. Okay, there are some. I just wasn't seeing them. Oh, we're in our shapeshifted form. Of course we can't gather mushrooms in our shapeshifted form. How silly are we? We're in combat with somebody. There he is. And we probably want to move out from under that. This did a lot of damage to us in a really fast amount of time. We are going to need to heal. That was a little too close. Ah, there's a patrol right there. We want to continue to avoid those guys. Alright, let's head back to the south. I think that's all we need at this oasis right now. We got the mushrooms, we explored the source of power. Let's focus on the remaining Planestriders as we head back to the Barrens. I don't think we'll get all the raptors. We'll have plenty of opportunity to take on raptors as we head to other areas. That being said, we might as well take on this guy since he's right here in the way of a bunch of Planestriders. Oh, I didn't realize Demoralizing Roar would aggro enemies that weren't in combat with us. That's interesting. Would have done that a little differently. We don't really have the survivability that I would like. That's for darn sure. We don't really have any survivability at all once we get low on health. We'll drop that guy off of us, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I forgot that about the Druid. We haven't really gotten to a point with the Druid where we can take on two guys at once. Having Thorns cast on ourselves would probably help out a bit. It lasts 10 minutes. Alright, we should be able to keep that going. Might be a good idea. Let's go loot our raptor. Alright, there are no plane striders or raptors back up over here. That's a little strange. Here's one. The Barrens can sure seem like a pretty empty place sometimes. Didn't really remember that from vanilla. I don't think we need the Savannah cats at all yet. These guys are so resilient to our Wrath and our Moonfire that I'd really hate to be trying to be a balanced druid right now. Being a caster druid at this level seems like it would be incredibly painful. And I don't know if what would make it better. I don't know if having a lot of gear would make it better. Because I don't think intellect plays into your damage as a caster in Classic. Pretty sure it only affects your mana pool. So even if you were to stack a bunch of intellect gear, it wouldn't necessarily make these guys die any faster for you because, yeah, they don't take a lot of damage from Wrath. Or from Moonfire. And it makes me wonder if it's even a choice. Like, could you even level just as a caster druid? And what would that be like? Let's see if we can just kill this guy with Wrath and Moonfire. Ouch. Yeah, you could do it. You'd probably have to bring a lot of water along. It seems like you'd go through your mana pool pretty quickly. Like right now, we're gonna hold off. Actually, we don't need any more of these guys. We have all the beaks that we need. Let's head back and get some of these turned in, because right now we have more quests for the Barrens than we can actually track all at once. And we're not gonna forget to empty out our bags.
Zug zug.
Well, zug zug to you too.
Strength.
That's about all we could do with our inventory. We do need to get some more bags happening pretty quickly.
I'm listening.
Ah yes, these are good specimens, potent. I am Forsaken, and we honor our contracts.
Remember, patience, discipline. This had better be good.
This quest should be a quest that takes us where? To Thunderbluff? Before the time limit is up, we're gonna hold off on this. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on this for now. Is there a flight master here? There's a flight master here, isn't there? Yeah, he's right here. Hello, I'm right here.
Blood and thunder.
Do we have the flight point though? For Thunderbluff. Are you here for a Wind Rider? Maybe. For a small fee, I will give you a Wind Rider to Thunderbluff. Okay, perfect.
Strength.
We are not going to do that now, but we'll do both these at once. Once we feel like sitting on a 5-minute flight.
Glory to the Horde.
Very good. With the Planestriders gone, we'll have an easier time keeping our supply chains intact, and I hope you learned a few tricks out there in the Barrens, for your next prey has a little more fire in its blood than the Planestriders. The Zebra, although not the fiercest beast in the Barrens, are a shade tougher than the Planestriders. Don't worry, we'll send you against bigger prey in good time, but for now your teeth could use a little more cutting. Hunt the Zebra to the north and south and collect their hooves.
Strength.
All of the animal parts.
What brings you here?
You found a fissure in the earth with gases bubbling from it? Strange. This may be an answer to our questions, but we cannot yet be sure. But it is a clue, and I am grateful that you found it. Like the one you found at the Forgotten Pools, there may be fissures at the other oases in the Barrens. If so, then perhaps the fissures are the oases' source of life. We must test this. Here, take these seeds. They are dead and infertile. But take them to the stagnant oasis to the southeast. If there is a fissure there, then place the seeds within it and observe.
Walk with the earth.
See, that's the quest chain that I'm mainly interested in story-wise. Everything else seems to be about hunting and killing animals, which we already know we can do and will do plenty of. Let's go ahead and we'll grab these quests and we'll fly over to Thunderbluff really fast.
What is it? Goodbye.
45 minutes.
Strength and honor. Down.
Well then, I don't think we'll need 45 minutes. At the base of Wind Rider Tower. And in the pools of vision in a cave beneath the shamans. Alright, should be easy enough. We'll sit back and enjoy the sights and sounds of the flight. And I think at some point while I'm parked over here at Thunderbluff, I'll probably look for Arache, since he has still eluded us. Still a yellow quest, so we have some time. Also looking forward to doing these, which will be easy because they'll be right inside of Orgrimmar. And we could probably do them anytime now. I'm going to wait till level 15. And then we're going to try to tank them, so we'll see how that goes. And yes, I also do see that I need to repair our armor because our belt is breaking. Of all the pieces to break, could be it's the thing we've worn the longest.
Greetings, traveler.
There's dust on your shoulders. That must be from the Barrens. You have spoken with my friend Jahan. Ah, new bundle of hides. I will get to work on these immediately. Thank you, brother. You have done me a great service. Here are some coins. Tell the Windride Master. I prepared leather goods for Jahan to sell at the Crossroads. Will you bring them to him? If you've already been to the Crossroads, yeah, we will.
Ancestors.
We will definitely take those back for you, and then we need to find the Forgotten Pools. Is that over on Spirit Rise? I think it must be. Let's see if we can repair.
I have just the thing for you.
We can. Let's check out Spirit Rise first. Not very good with my destinations in Thunderbluff. It is not a city that I've spent much time in. But I think the Forgotten Pools are right through this cave, aren't they? Looks suspicious. Let's go investigate. Pools of Vision, okay. There's a quest in here.
I'm listening.
Till death do us part. Filthy scum, leave me for this damn crusade, because the light is the most important thing we have against the threats of the undead pose. Well, what about his children? What about me? Night after night I sat patiently waiting for him, always second to his blasted duty. Well, witness what justice brings you. He's dead, and I'm burying the very thing he was trying to stop. Take this piece of junk and put it on his tomb at the sepulchre. I want nothing to do with it anymore, or him. Place Clarice's pendant on Uriv's tomb in Silverpine. Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
We could definitely be heading that way at some point later on in the leveling experience, sure.
What now?
Ah, the spores from the Barrens that Helbrim was gathering. He guarded your aid in delivering them. Good. And the emulsion is still potent, so you must have wasted no time in the delivery. Let's take the Elixir of Fortitude. Ooh, a 4 stamina staff.
Dark Lady watch over.
Well, that was worth it for just to go deliver this quest. We got an awesome staff. Some potions. Anything else going on in here? Not really. I like how all the undead are just kind of cloistered away out of sight underneath the city. Which makes sense. That's the kind of place that they seem to prefer. It's a cool looking staff too, isn't it? Alright, do we need to visit a class trainer, and are we going to be able to do that on Spirit Rise, or are the Druid trainers over on the Elder Rise? That's a Shaman trainer. These are all Shaman trainers. Seems like overkill to have 3 Shaman trainers in one tent, but what do I know? Alright, well I will check the trainer before we leave here and I'll see if we have any new skills that we need to learn. But this is going to be a good place for us to take a break. When we come back, we'll head back to the Crossroads. And we'll head to the other oases, and along the way we will hunt raptors. So we'll just kind of keep the raptors as something we do while traveling around, completing different quests because there are plenty of raptors to fight. After we finish up the Oasis quest, we will find the Razormane, and we will take care of them. Let me know what you guys think of the Druids so far. I'd really love to hear from you. As always, I greatly appreciate all the support you guys give. It does mean the world to me, so take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back in the Barrens really soon. Bye now.